Hello, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a while, but look how cute this pewter vintage frame is. I've been looking for these for months and I finally found them on this trip. So of course Value Village is the closest to my work and I went after work, so here we are. My mystery boxes on Etsy have been doing really well. The most popular box is a large one with 4 to 6 medium to large items. It is about $100. And mostly people are looking for the dark academia vibe, which is also my vibe, like dark Victorian. So now that I go thrifting, I'm really only looking for the dark academia, dark Victorian, Art Nouveau kind of vibe. Because that's what's selling, so that's what I'm gonna get. Thankfully, that is also what I'm into, so I gravitate towards it. Like, I really like this romantic type of art, but it's an art print and it was glass with wood, which would mean it's really heavy. This one, on the other hand, is very unique Asian art and it's still a print, but I really liked that it had the green matting and the dull gold frame really brought out everything. Okay, look how beautiful this is. I know it's from like Michael's and it's like one of those 3D printed ones, and it would have been great for somebody who wanted like a spooky Halloween vibe. But it was really heavy, and even though I put it in my cart, I ended up putting it back on my way out. So this mask, it once again was quite heavy, and I would have had to list this separately because shipping this out in a box would be way too expensive. On its own, I think it sells for about $65. And I didn't feel like it was worth it because if I do free shipping, which I normally do, it won't work. This, however, was exactly was something I was looking for. The art on it, the flowers, the way that they've drawn, it's just perfect for dark academia. The frame and the matting are a bit light, so I ended up putting black wax on the frame to make it a bit darker and give it the vibe. I wish the matting was darker as well, like maybe navy blue or black, but what are we gonna do? It is what it is. More flowers, and these ones were also labeled very dark academia, but it was too contemporary and didn't have that vibe that I was going for. Very cute puppy though. Again, more plants, very contemporary. I couldn't get myself to buy that one. I just realized I missed another Asian piece of art. I'm always looking for brass frames, and this one was great because I do have a lot of art or print that I could put in. So, but this one actually was quite damaged, and I didn't want to send that off in a box. Finally, I found these frames in the baggy section. Some of my favorite ones to date. And like I showed you in the beginning, I did put some prints in there. These are Asian figures, but they were all cracked up, so I left those behind, and I did end up getting these two brass frames as well. So perfect for the projects that I'm doing for the mystery boxes. I will show you them in detail at the near the end of the video. Those round frames in the middle were too contemporary and too heavy. They were not even metal, so I left them. I picked these up because it looked like they had some brass and some copper in there, something trinkets that I could send along in those mystery boxes, but at the end I left it behind because I realized it's not good quality. Okay, found a perfume bottle. Seemed like it was something, you could sell online for about 60, 70. It was for $15, and I thought that was way too expensive, especially since I'm trying not to do individual products on my Etsy shop anymore. I'm trying to keep it down to mystery boxes. It's just easier for me. I don't have to list things over and over, and so this would be way too expensive to put in a mystery box unless it was an epic box. However, I already have perfume bottles and I haven't had an epic box order for me to send them in. So, but then just down the aisle, I found this cute bottle, very Victorian style, a little bit Art Deco, and it was only $5.99. So that's the kind of price tag I'm looking for, and I definitely grabbed this one. Okay, I thought this was so cute, the little cup with the little container. I guess maybe it's a sake cup, sake set, perhaps, but it was very cute. So I looked at this decanter. It was crackled glass, and at first I thought maybe it was chipped, but it wasn't. So at the end, I did end up getting this one, and I will show you later on as well. I think this one was $10.99 or $12.99. Can't remember, but a lot of variety in the kitchen section. I'm trying not to do a lot of that unless I look at or I find something that's mid-century, then I'll grab it. Okay, back to the frames, looking for brass, looking for anything old world looking, Art Nouveau, Lord of the Rings vibe all the time. I found the American Art Review magazines at a thrift store in Niagara Falls. Or no, wait, close to, no, not Niagara Falls, somewhere close to the border. Oh my god, I dropped that. Anyways, point being, I picked up a bunch, like 7 of them, and I have so many art prints that I can go through. So I'm constantly looking for frames, and they make great add-ons to mystery boxes. So it's just perfect. Although I don't know why I put that one back down. It is brass. It looked like it was in good condition. Maybe I guess I was looking for something a little more unique. I do have a few that look like that. And this one was way too damaged, so I didn't bother. This one is a nice size for $2.99. It's brass, has a little bit of detail. I definitely got it. This one looked like it was in good shape and nothing was broken, nothing was coming off. So I grabbed that as well. And the matting seemed very nice. I did end up putting some art prints in there, and I will show you at the end of the video. Okay, at this point, there was this kid that was constantly crying, and it was really bothering me. Now I feel like the older I get triggered by children crying, especially if I can't do anything to soothe them or help them. So I was getting like having a mini panic attack, trying to avoid them in aisles, and they kept following me. Anyways, I found these um, handmade candles. Now these ones in a box go for about $65, and I found them before as well, so I have them and never sold them, and I'm gonna keep these as well because they just look so beautiful when you put them on your candle stands. Nothing else really was happening in the candle section. I mean, I saw that one candelabra, but it was so basic. I feel like you find them all the time. So I didn't find any candle holders, which is always a sad time of the day if you don't find candle holders at the thrift store. Here I was looking for some boxes. I'm always looking for little trinket boxes made of wood or metal or anything that's slightly more unique than just like a regular dollar store box. And unfortunately this time around I didn't find anything. But usually I do, so I'm not going to be too sad about it. So this brass looking tray, I guess, is not actually brass. It was scratched off and silver was showing, so I don't know what it was. Oh, so this pencil holder, I ended up getting pencil holder, pen holder, whatever you want to call it. It's great for office decor, so I ended up getting that. Sometimes people want stuff for their study. And what's a thrift store visit if you're not going to redecorate their shelves? I mean, that's just a given. This piece of wood was great if that part wasn't broken, but also if I had like any other use for it, I would have probably picked it up. This seemed like a cheaper version of an older trinket tray that I already have, so I left it. This one was not bad, but too rustic, not as dark academia as I would like it. If someone buys wreaths new, I don't know what they're doing wrong. Unless they're extremely unique, like crazy unique that you find on Etsy, this is where you buy wreaths. Okay, so sorry for the dark kind of video, but like this is one of the frames that I put a print in. The print's kind of sticking out in the back, so I have to chop that off, but you see what a huge difference it makes, like having that gold kind of print. So these are also one of the ones that I bought, and this is a print that I put in there. It's like a old Greek statue kind of art. And then there's another one with a lady that is at the bottom. Like I said, I'm sorry for the dark video, but you get my point. Suddenly these frames are alive with these prints. It's just so cool. This, among other reasons, is why I love art. Yeah, so this one I still have to put some prints in, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. And these are older frames, other frames. Okay, so this one is one of my favorite ones that I found in that baggie. I can't believe I found it. It's so cute. I almost want to keep it, but like depending on how special the box is, I might send it. It doesn't even need a print. Just the orange background is pretty cool. Anyways, I'm showing you some of the other frames I have that I have not put any art in yet, but I will. And once I do, I'll show you. And here are the little ones, and this was the one that I showed you in the beginning. These are the two brass ones that I cut up some art pieces, art prints, and put inside it. And then of course the pewter one with the roses as art print as well, which I think is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Okay, if you're wondering about these eggs, these are actual duck eggs that somebody painted and put brass feet on it. I just can't send them because I can't ship them out because they're too fragile. And here's a glimpse of my other stuff that I'm like kind of dealing with right now. I have a bunch of these that I send in mystery boxes as well. These are 1960s candle holders that I found a while ago, but I never made a video. Okay, so here's one of the art prints. I did the black wax on this one on the frame, as you can tell, so it's darker. So hopefully it looks better now than it did when I bought it. Here's the decanter that I promised you guys that I would show you. It looks gorgeous on the shelf, but I haven't actually put any liquid in it, but maybe I should just to test it out. It just looks really pretty as it is, so I won't be sad if there is a crack. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been away for a while. I was studying and giving exams for work. It has been a rough 3 months, but I really hope I'm back now. I love you guys. Please remember to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to like and share. Bye.